They told us a lie. They told us the internet lives in the cloud, weightless, invisible, and infinite. Right now, as you watch this video or ask an AI for a recipe somewhere in the world, water is boiling and coal is burning. AI is not a software revolution. It is the biggest energy glutton human history has ever seen, and we don't have the food to feed it. But let's look at the math. A standard Google search consumes about 0.3 watt-hours of energy, like a tiny LED light. But a single conversation with ChatGPT, that burns nearly 10 times more electricity. Suddenly, that tiny light becomes a floodlight, and we are turning it on billions of times a day. But individual queries are just the tip of the iceberg. Within 2 years, the AI sector will consume as much electricity as the entire country of Japan. Think about that. 125 million people. Their homes, their factories, their trains. All that energy, just to keep the chatbots talking. We are not building software anymore. We are building a digital nation that breathes electricity. But electricity is only half the story. The other half is heat. When thousands of H100 chips process data, to keep them from melting, we need water, a lot of it. Drinks a 500 milliliter bottle of water. Fresh, clean drinking water, vaporized into the sky. But the physical wall isn't just water, it is the periodic table itself. Requires element number 29, copper. Running dry. The price of the red metal is about to skyrocket. Turn to the heaviest element found in nature, uranium. Microsoft and Amazon are not just buying chips anymore, they are buying nuclear power plants. The war for AI is no longer about code. It is a war for the atoms. For years, Silicon Valley sold us a beautiful dream. Net zero. But then, the AI arms race began, and promises evaporated. Thanks to AI, their emissions surged by nearly 50%. They are quietly rewriting their climate goals. It turns out you cannot code your way out of chemistry. Carbon is carbon. And AI is dirty. But the real crisis is buried deeper underground. Look at a periodic table, specifically element 29, copper. More copper in the next 20 years than we did in the last 500 years combined. While the West was busy coding software, China was busy buying the hardware. They hold the keys to the AI engine. This is why CIA analysts are looking at maps of Africa and South. Won't be fought with missiles. It will be fought for access to mines. So we are out of chips. What is the solution? Desperation. They are waking up the ghosts of the past. Restart the 3 Mile Island nuclear plant. Yes, that 3 Mile Island, the site of the worst nuclear accident. technology of the 21st century, crawl back to the 1970s atomic age. They call it a nuclear renaissance. I call it panic. So who pays for all this? We do. Era of AI inflation. Energy prices will rise. Is generating a funny image of a cat worth reopening a radioactive zone? But in thermodynamics, there is no such thing as a free lunch. Because the cloud is not weightless.